The Maryland Department of Health Secretary, I might have mispronounced it. Yes, Dave. 8 planes. Oh, we don't know about COVID-19 herd immunity. It's 95%. This guy has an MD. All right? Can you hold this up again, please? Okay. Anyone here pass the 6th grade, 7th grade? All right. There's a formula here.
School board candidate right here. We're going to give her a minute to speak.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, my name is April Montgomery. I heard some Frederick County people in the crowd. I am running for Board of Education in Frederick County. And I'll tell you, I am not a politician, just like a lot of people have said when they've come up here.
Thank God.
I'm a mother of 3 students. One who was supposed to start kindergarten next year, and I'll be homeschooling her. My other 2 will be in high school, and they want to be in school. They want to be in school. My son did not try out for sports this winter because they had the vaxxer test to play in place. I then stood up at meetings with a local group called Moms for Liberty at every single meeting, and we got them to revoke the vaxxer test to play locally in Frederick County. You guys have more power than you know.
Yep.
And you can be just like me, a mom who had absolutely no intention of running for office, but felt the call and is doing it for all of the students in Frederick County. And every single county here can be represented the same exact way. In many different places in government, not just your Board of Ed, but your county council, your senators, your governors, all of it. We need to make sure that we get out there and we are heard, because our voices are the important ones. They work for us. And our children deserve better.
Yep.
Amen.
I'm going to do everything that I can in Frederick County. Ashley Nieves and I are both running. We have a few women that are standing up as moms for our kids. You don't just have to be a mom. You can be a dad. You can be an uncle. You can be an educator that is tired of dealing with it. Children should not be masked. Our children should not be forced to vaccinate. And neither should our teachers. Our teachers in Frederick County now, after February 1st, are going to have to test every week if they are not vaccinated.
Boo.
You wonder why we have teacher shortages? That's why.
Yep.
They don't want to do this either. Our hospitals are full. Why?
That's right.
Because we don't have enough people working in the hospitals.
Right.
They can't take care of it. And pretty soon, if the virus is spreading the way that it is apparently, and everybody is forced to quarantine, we're not going to have enough educators in the building for our kids to stay in the building and get a proper education face to face. Stuff's got to change, and it starts with you, and it can start today. Connect with the people around you and try and make a difference. Nothing happens if you do nothing.
Yay!
Woo!
Thank you.
I was asked once when I was a young woman, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" My response was, all I ever truly want to be is a mother. Until it was my time to be a mother, I enjoyed working with children. Helping them grow and learn was fulfilling. I spent time in a daycare center and worked with children at a karate studio. I loved babysitting and helped to take care of my youngest sister as well. I always saw so much value in caring for the kids. As an adult, I found even more opportunities to work with our youth. I spent time at the elementary school level in the special needs department, which were some of my favorite moments as an educator. Now when I look at my own children, I see endless possibilities. They are all so different. They each learn differently. They each have their own likes and dislikes. My husband and I have always listened to our kids and helped them to discover things on their own. I took time away from work to be there for my own children, but I knew my work was not done. The last few years have opened my eyes to just how serious the issues in the public schools around the country have become. Over-sexualized and confusing content in the classroom, critical race theory teachings, the disconnect between parents and teachers, and the lack of patriotism being taught in our school is alarming. When you add to these issues all the sufferings our children and educators have had to endure due to COVID, it was too much to take while sitting idly by. I have felt led to move and to do something. Someone has to stand up. My entire life has led me to this position, a position of understanding. I have felt the pressures of being an educator. I have felt the confusion of being a concerned parent. I'm ready to be the voice for those that cannot speak for themselves. Whether you are a parent that has concerns that you feel are falling on deaf ears, or you're an educator that feels they have to stay silent for fear of being ostracized or even fired, I'm here to make sure all voices are valued, heard, and properly represented. We all deserve a solid foundation, especially our kids. Together, we can give our children an environment that promotes critical thinking skills and provides the students with a curriculum that is comprised of reading, writing, arithmetic, fact-based science, and accurate history. By creating a safe space for our children to truly thrive, we will be teaching them how to think and not what to think. Our kids deserve the chance to thrive. The parents deserve to be heard. Our teachers and educators deserve the respect that they used to have. I'm here to listen, stand up, and act on your behalf. We all deserve a better FCPS experience, and together, we can get there.
April Montgomery.
Hi all, my name is April Montgomery. I am a parent, so I may be a minority at the moment because I was an educator, but I do not actually work for Frederick County. I had a bunch of things written to say, but after listening to the board and listening to all of you speak, I'm not sure that it's relevant. I think that your time and the lack of support that you have and the student behavior and the stress that you're under is absolutely relevant, and it means a great deal to the parents as well. Even though it may not feel like it, parents come up here week after week and express their concerns to the board, and they let them know what they need to see happening for the safety and security of their children. That doesn't mean that they don't care about you too. It honestly means that the last 3 years have been incredibly difficult for everybody. Parents are frustrated. They had to see how hard your jobs were while they stayed home and they helped their children virtually. They understand what you guys are doing to a degree, a small degree. But they come up here and they express their concerns now. President Mason touched on the fact that he received email, and there were emails that said that if the masks were not there, that people would come and work for FCPS. The masks, my daughter is doing virtual schooling because she cannot wear it and she is failing. And I wish that she wasn't. And I know that there's not much that you guys can do directly about that, but there's got to be a way to get the parents' needs heard so that these teachers and the parents can start to rebuild the trust and the relationship that they used to have years and years ago. If the parents and the teachers can come together and have a good relationship and build that bond and be a united force, it'll be like two parents that are parenting with the same views. Kids are going to find those cracks. Kids are going to find those spaces. And when their leaders are not getting along, they're going to act out. And that's a problem. They know that there is no security way up high because even the board had trouble today keeping the conversation going and arguing between themselves. And that's happening with the teachers and the parents. It's not fair to you, it's not fair to the parents, and it's not fair to the kids. I would invite you, board members that are sitting here today, to truly take the word of these parents and help them to feel like that faith that they used to have in you can still exist. That way they can start working together with the teachers to build that stronger space for these kids to truly get the best education possible from Frederick County. Thank you.
Thank you.